For
Here,
you.
I'll set the music up for you, just because you want it.
Yeah, where's Spiffy today?
I
Helps if I
don't know.
turn the music on too, don't it? Something got stuck. I don't know what it is, but I'll figure it out in a minute. Put on the set.
I'm Chris Spears, and you're watching NBNN.
Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia, and this is Lunch. Coming to you live from Deltona, Florida, here are the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we sit here and question our own personal life choices, and you question ours as we delve into Shroud of the Avatar.
Yes, as we
Ooze.
don't see Jack because the Zoom room is what got stuck, so I gotta go ahead and... That's
You
what
gotta
got
restart
stuck.
it again. Yeah.
That's what got stuck, so let's get Jack back up on screen on this side, and me
Laz,
back up on the
technical
screen on the other side. That's right.
difficulties.
There we go. Yep, that didn't work. Because now you're not in the right screen because... There we go. Let's try that now.
Now you gotta pin them around. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so release day, and it released early.
Did it release early?
Yes. Chris released it 30 minutes early.
Woo! Yay!
Yeah, I bet you didn't know that I knew that.
Waldo cheered with 200 bits. Thank you very much.
Waldo.
Getting us started off right today. We do appreciate it, and we got the Santa hat. Yay. Last playing Santa here, and speaking of playing Santa, we got some news that we never got to yesterday from Chris that we need to get to you today because this is going to be a very big Christmas present to all you folks out there, and we'll get to that shortly. So let's see if that's now free. Can I now turn on the music? There we go. Not that I even hear you playing, but at least I've got the game.
I'm playing
game audio.
I'm playing money. I'm playing money for nothing.
Yeah, I don't hear it. Don't hear it, but yes,
yeah.
It is Thursday, November 21st, 2019, and of course, it is release 72, which means let's take a quick look down at chat. Let's look at the little cog wheel and see. We should now have the Lua category available down there for folks. So if you want to go ahead and start playing with that Lua stuff, I don't know if you could see it there, so let's bring that back up.
You also have to besides enabling that chat tab for the Lua stuff, you also have to
create
your own
the folder.
Lua folder.
That's right. And you can find that folder. Where is that folder located? It's located in the app data roaming / portalarium / Shroud of the Avatar folder. You need to create that. For anybody interested, and we've got all sorts of other Lewis stuff
to
talk about.
No.
We got release notes to cover.
Data.
No what?
App data. No app data folder. Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
I'm
sorry.
Depends
no Lua
on
folder. No Lua folder.
Yeah, no Lua folder. I know. I had to edit this morning. Shut up.
You actually already added it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I edited it before I logged in, and they're talking about it in universe chat here. So everybody seems to be talking about it. We'll be talking about it. We'll be opening up a giveaway starting right now, and just back to the old exclamation. I love free shit. Yes, my computer is fixed. It's back up and running, and everything came through good. I won't say great, good. Have a little complications to get it set up, but it's all now finally working again, and now I can actually read chat while I'm doing all this other good stuff. So, exclamation, I love free shit. Twilight, why didn't that go in? I don't see it showing up as she registered, so I got to figure out what's going on there.
What? Maybe it's the capital I.
That might do it.
Yeah, and that capital I might ruin it.
Torque got in, so Torque got it. But I don't think I've got it in small letters, but
did you spell I love free shit correctly this time?
I don't know. Torque got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Now it's going. Now Twilight's in, Thraddy is in. Okay, Econdis is in. Everybody's getting in on the action. And today's first giveaway, thanks to Storm's Pets, is an obsidian stag. If I didn't say that earlier, I might have, but I don't know. CRS.
I can't remember.
Syndrome.
I wasn't paying attention.
CRS syndrome. That's right. Can't remember shit from 30 seconds ago.
I wasn't paying attention, so yeah.
Yeah, you can't afford to pay attention.
I can't afford to pay attention after I paid.
Can't afford to pay to go out, so he sits there playing with his balls all day.
And imagine that. Who's going to be playing Portal's Purgatory? I mean,
Portal's Purgatory. I don't know who would be playing that.
30 seconds get in.
Yay! Autumn leaves.
Yeah.
Go Econdis.
Yay. I like the little laughter in the background for that. It's like, what did I just hear? Oh, wait. What?
No, Econdis has got the new stuff out. Stay just like that, Econdis. Let's show everybody this new stuff. This is the Autumn Leaf Mask, the Autumn Leaf Shield, and the Autumn Leaf Trident that he's sporting here. Checking that out today, and that's the new rewards for this month, and looking very cool. We showed those briefly. I've got those right in front of us here on screen. We'll give you a real close-up look of that right here, at least a little better look. And Darkstar put this out the other day. I don't think we ever got to this, so I think we just mentioned it as we were doing notes and stuff like that.
The subscriber rewards?
The subscriber rewards, yeah.
We did mention that.
Yeah, but we didn't go to Darkstar's post and show all the show the pretty pictures. We just mentioned it in passing. But this is what you're getting.
It was also in the Friday update. It was in a bunch. So, yeah.
But that's what it looks like, folks. So if you're a subscriber and you've getting the rewards, hey, somebody moved in across the street. When did he finally do that? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Never mind.
Are you hallucinating?
Yeah, it looked like the windmill was on the other property, and just the angle looked like there was a building up there. It's actually the wall. It's actually the wall.
Yeah.
But anyway, where do you want to start? What do you want to cover first? What do we want to tell the kids about out there?
Let's go ahead and go to Chris's tweets.
The Twitterverse?
The Twitterverse.
Twitterverse. And we
now
gotta
the
go
question
back.
is, how far back do we want to go?
We have to go back to yesterday. We have to go back to, of course, Heartbroken, because that was an announcement we never got to yesterday either.
Chris is heartbroken that upon hearing that his friend Aradoon Brad McQuaid passed away. EverQuest was one of the biggest influence in his gaming life. Our thoughts were with his family and close friends. May your next journey always be as amazing as the adventures you gave us. Godspeed, Ranger.
Yes, and somebody had actually posted about his passing in the forums, and Chris, of course, addressed it here as well. But moving right along, Julian, unfortunately, we can't do that because we're not going to be here tomorrow. So, just right, today is the last show because Jack's got airport duty tomorrow.
Yeah.
Airport duty.
I'm going to be driving to the airport, dropping someone else off. So, it will be fun.
Fun stuff.
Then, Chris also said that due to our crazy holiday schedule, Release 72 is tomorrow, only a 3-week release. The next crazy thing is that Release 73 is only 3 weeks after that on December 12th. This is due to several key people being out Christmas week. Yikes.
Yikes. Is that what we're calling it now? I thought it was just regularly scheduled releases so that they could spend time with their families, but I guess
that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Because 5 years of holidays.
Hey, we release early on Christmas, so we don't have to work, but next text is the one I'm talking about. And this is one that came as a surprise to me and is going to be especially surprising for you boys and girls out there in the audience.
Atos and a few others will be working through the holidays to get out some extra patches with Lua API calls, bug fixes, more bug fixes, a scene improvement or two, and other stuff. We normally only do patches for the week after release, but expect a steady stream of new stuff until release 74.
Looks like they're going to be working to cram as much stuff as possible in my opinion, is going to be towards release 2, or episode 2 as it is, and they're going to cram as much as they can in with extra patches. So we're not going to see a 7-week-long drought through the Christmas and January period, according to what I'm reading here.
Well,
so
you also have to remember that we have ended up with not a monthly release that is just
release as we go, shooting from the hip.
Yeah, and so a bunch of things are never actually hitting the QA server. They're just going straight into the game.
They're going to be some interesting stuff, so it's going to be interesting to watch this as the year comes to an end. And my goodness, it just seems like yesterday was January. Here we are, November. December is only a few short days away. How long away? Just about 8 days away? 9 days away?
It's a
9 days? 10 days. 10 days away. End of the year. Christmas time's coming. You all got your shopping started yet? You all got it done yet?
There's only 30 days in November.
I know that. I just counted.
Uh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the first is 10 days away. Hello, I'm looking at the calendar.
Okay.
Look at it. Come on. Yeah, today's the 21st, 22nd,
Hey.
23rd, 24th, 25th.
It's coming. It's coming way too quickly. That's all that
Yes,
matters.
well, that's what I was inferring. Is bet you haven't gotten your first bit of shopping thought about. Let
I got
alone.
my first one last night.
My Christmas shopping is really easy because I don't Christmas shop for people.
What? You don't get anything for your roommates? You dog.
I don't really celebrate a lot of holidays.
You don't buy new toys for
I buy new toys for myself,
for yourself.
and for others that are mine that they get to use. But yeah, yeah. It's like I don't do a lot of holiday stuff. Never have.
Yeah. There's the Grinch right there.
Hey, bah humbug. That's right.
Moving right along.
But yeah. Then after that, live builds past smoke test, as we know that
We already know that.
we
Yeah.
already know that. And then 2 hours ago, server work was moving along fast. Expect the servers to be up a bit sooner than normal.
And how soon
And
were they up?
They were up
Yeah.
about. Bam! Shroud is alive 30 minutes early. Enjoy release 72 and see you in game. So it was up 30 minutes early.
30 minutes early, so making up for lost time. Kind of balance out that one release that was a little late.
Little late. I mean, it's still released on the same day, so they've been pretty damn
Hey,
consistent.
you know, a half hour here, a half hour there, I'm not complaining. But, you know, when you get up just to get the patch and get in the game and they delay it a little bit, it just gets a little annoying, that's all. So I've stopped doing that. I just get up at my recommended time, which is whatever time I roll my ass out of bed without, you know, setting an alarm.
And then Elusive, I am no longer a subscriber, so I did not get that message. But if you log into the game today, Elusive points this out, and you are a subscriber, you will get a message that says, thanks for logging in. Here are your release bundles for release 71. But they do have the correct release 72 items in them.
Yes, you mean this picture like the one I got and I took a screenshot of this morning just for giggles and grins? Yes, there it is. Yeah. You got your release 71 rewards, but Ad Rocks, I don't know if we got time to go into that right now.
Easily. I offered a developer
the developers
challenge.
Won't do his challenge, and they're never going to do his challenge.
And
so
which means
he's
that
taking his money and going home.
I no longer am subscribing because they will not do my challenge. So yeah,
Howard.
I know, and it was a fantastic developer challenge. It took them over a year and a half in order to start my first developer challenge, and they weren't even able to finish that. So no, not even a cinnamon challenge. So
the cinnamon challenge.
Yeah, not even as entertaining as that. But going back to Chris's tweets, just finished launching release 62, 6 years of time releases. Go team. Now back to Lua. Just added a Lua unload command that should go live in the first patch. Patch number 1.
Coming
then you'll be able to
a machine near you
in the next, possibly today, possibly tomorrow. As of an hour ago, he fixed a bug that caused some Lua features not to work.
And
if you
anonymous cheer, thank you very much for those bits.
Yes. He just fixed a Lua bug that if you did not have a Lua folder when you started your client, that it might crash. And
Well,
he
didn't
also
he
added
say he
a
fixed that like 2 days ago on...
well,
Must have slipped his mind.
yeah, also added a Lua unload console command and a Lua path command that prints your Lua path. Those will be patched in later. 31 minutes ago, or 31 when I refreshed the page, he just updated all one-handed and two-handed bludgeon weapons to have 1 meter additional range to compensate for a timing issue we're working on.
Interesting. By
So the
1
patch
meter. So my dagger now has an extra 3 foot.
Your dagger is not a
yes.
bludgeon. Yeah, bludgeon is going to have an additional 1 meter duct tape
Buckaroo
fixed.
Banzai. Thank
while
you
they work
for
on
the 100 bits.
timing
Always
issue.
good to see you out there.
So until they can track down that issue, here's a workaround. Thank you for the bits, Buckaroo, as well. I still think that in combat, I mean, collision for mobs needs to be in, and I would like to see some sort of like tracer arc to see what's actually being hit or what's within the range of the weapon that's being used.
You mean like when it swings, it would show you the slight trajectory with a little
the arc of
the arc
what's
that it
actually
makes. That would be a cool effect. That would be a cool effect.
And
that picture is just
precious.
I'll tell you what. That is just.
She's yeah.
And yes, some of us humans have learned the language. We speak fluent feline, Jack and I.
Oh, meow.
Yeah. You had to learn it back before the Great Cat Massacre of 497 because the cats used to talk to you if you didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
Soda Wiz, we do not. Bits on NBNN stream come to me. Bits on Synesis stream go to him. That's how that works because Twitch, that's how Twitch works.
Yeah.
Yes. Roll for initiative.
And then it's like every month we'd be splitting like $100.
$100 $100 worth in bits.
It's like, yeah.
Yeah, we never get paid that way.
Yeah,
yes, no. I urge you to split your bits equally amongst both streams. Be a supporter of both streams because he gets his, I get mine. Yeah, we don't share what we sell on Shroud Marketplace. When he sells something, he gets money. When I sell something, I get my money. That's the way it works. So.
Yep.
Jack doesn't give me any gold or kodos for giveaways, so keep that in mind. No.
Yeah. Yep. Nope.
Thankfully, we have supporters who give us most of that stuff. So, supporters like you.
Yeah.
He says he was talking about
something else.
No, we have never crossed swords. I'll tell you what.
The streams have not been crossed. Although Laz has slept at my house.
Yes.
We did not share the same bed.
That's right.
And you have to remember his marriage was to some other random guy that wears a black mustache.
Marriage?
Not me. So
what marriage?
Yeah,
I'm not married.
I'm not married either. I've never been married. So,
that Lazarus Long guy, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving right along. Chris has been a busy boy out there, and so has our community. Let's jump over to what have you been doing in Soda this week?
Oh, yeah. What have you been doing in Soda this week? This is a funny forum thread.
Yeah, great forum thread because
Yeah.
there's he doesn't actually have the Corpian chair. He just talks about buying this stuff. He should buy the Corpian chair.
Yeah. So I don't want to buy the one that's in like manufactured
I was
Germany.
a kitty jungle gym sleeping on the couch
The
because
couch, yeah.
the kitties love to play around the couch, and they use me as part of their playground throughout the night, which was always fun. Luckily, I am a cat person, so I don't mind.
So you're just like, oh, come, yeah.
Like, come here, kitty.
Whereas the funny thing is Tyrion is a little. That's all I gotta say.
Exclamation! I love free shit. Get in on a chance to win an obsidian stag, courtesy of Storm's Pets. And we'll be giving that away shortly. But what did you do in soda this week, Jack?
I sat on the lot and
do the news.
That's what I did this week. I did get up and I left the lot, then I promptly returned because my chair was calling me to say, man.
You left a lot to go do something and then realized you couldn't do it because it wasn't in this release yet, and you sat right back down. Is that what happened?
I got like 7 feet away from the lot, and that. So, but Smoker KGB hasn't been playing for several months, and he's just been collecting his monthly prizes. But decided to see what was new, and wow, he's impressed.
Impressive.
The hitching is way down. Loading of scenes are way faster. He played from level 71 to 72 in no time flat. He decided to do some crafting, mainly raw materials, and notice his max was way up in the 50s for most of his refinements. That's a good number to refine. I just want the timers to go significantly faster as well.
As well as all goods to have that instead of just refined goods.
Refined goods. And yeah. And the only way that's going to happen is if the developers actually do the crafting challenges.
Yes.
Then he decided to continue building archery, made tons of arrows. He was using
arrows.
A pole arm and archery.
Who makes arrows?
I don't know. That's a
costs too much. Takes too much time.
Yeah.
Keep it dude.
Yep. He checked all his skills and only started leveling 7 of them. And what a difference that made in gains. Absolutely. If you only focus on one skill at a time, it's even faster if you have a large pool. And all his cure he's made himself, but wasn't Kodos able to do repairs at one time to do max repairs? One Kodo would actually open up the max repair, then you have to repair it again in order to get that there.
Actually, that's not true. You would throw the one Kodo in with the repair kit and you would get the max repair. But it's now 100 Kodos. And we've got Chris in Universe chat. And he's telling everybody that...
Lua stuff going next patch.
Lua stuff, you can type in the /Lua path command, and that will show you where to put it. I'll tell you where to put it. Why don't you put it in there automatically, Chris? Come on.
Yeah.
Just make it create the Lua folder. Is that hard? Anyway.
Yeah. Then after that, while using maps, he noticed the blue mouse overs that would tell me what quest hints as to what I needed to do in those cities. While in those cities, those blue markers are very helpful. He'd gotten lost doing quests and he forgot about them. Those help a lot. And then he hit level 73. So what's everybody else been doing? We've been sitting on the lot, not doing a whole lot.
Sitting on the lot.
Then the Kodo's repair takes 100. Lord Aventine bought a few sheep at market and turned them loose to graze in his yard and wondered why they went missing in a few minutes. Anyone seen my sheep?
Where are my sheep?
Then a bunch of other things, including a
Laszlo.
bit of everything. You want to skip to Laszlo?
I gotta go right to Laszlo.
Okay. Let's go straight to Laszlo, who made a 20-minute video of himself running in place with some chickens and added some wind chime sounds. It's a pretty masterful ambient experience. And then let's hit play.
We're gonna just relax and enjoy the wind chime.
Oh, yeah.
And the chickens.
Okay.
I love the chickens.
While you're doing that, go ahead and go look at what I questioned Chris on. RMT is going away from the forums in this week. This weekend.
Woo!
Yeah. Shroudmarketplace.com.
Money, money, money.
Oh, sure. Just go ahead and crush it by pushing the issue. Nice, Jack. Thanks.
Shroudmarketplace.com.
Speaking of which, we're gonna have to interrupt that because certain
Chris is on set.
Just popped in on set. Yes, Atos is here, hanging out, stopping by to answer Jack's question. So, Jack, you want to go ahead and read to them what you asked and tell them what Chris's answer is if they weren't in Universe Chat?
Okay, so what I did was since Chris is active in Universe Chat, I did when do you plan on axing RMT on the forums? Chris responded with, soon as I get an explanation written up, and I'll post an official note there today saying we'll end it this weekend. So RMT on the forums going bye-bye this weekend. Yes.
Yeah, hold on.
And what are you trying to do?
He gave us the turkeys that are POT only.
Yeah.
So he asked where are the turkeys, so I'm telling him they're POT only.
Yeah. POT only turkeys, can't do anything with them. That is there. And then we've got Nutter Butter. So Laz placed them in his POT.
Yeah, well, there we go. Hopefully we'll get the fix to that we were talking about. You know, that all these pets were POT only. He gave us, again, like I said, he gave us the turkeys to put on the lot.
Well, he gave you.
I asked for both lots so we could have them on both lots, and so he gave me a handful of them and tried to place them, and no go because they're POT only. So
and for those curious, those are the pets that are in the spawners, animal spawners that are on the Crown Shop under new items. So the spawners, and if you're having problems navigating the Crown Shop, just do a search for spawner, and that will get you those. There's turkeys, Siamese cats, tabby cats, deer, pigs, reindeer, sheep.
Yes, there. I believe there are bunnies, aren't there?
Bunnies.
Do we get a rabbit?
We need to leave the lot temporarily and run right to the bank and check the second floor because some of those spawners are actually available from deco merchants. And
yeah, let's go check the deco merchant real quick.
That is the second floor of the outside bank. And remember, the NBNN lot is right above.
Right behind the bank. That's right.
So buy, sell.
Let's
and
see.
then spawner. No spawners on this one.
That's
that
a
I
house
can
deed
see.
vendor, so I bet you they're on the.
I'm looking at the decoration trader.
I bet you they're on the POT decoration merchant, which
Yeah.
you have to go out to an actual POT to get. So I'll
Hey, but
verify that later.
You can get a T service bundle on the home decoration trader for gold.
So yeah, not on that one. Yeah, I forgot to do that also today because I'm just a slacker. I didn't even make make the announcements in game. But let's do a giveaway real quick. Let's close this one out and pick ourselves a winner. And winner of the Obsidian Stag Pet is Econdis, who happens to be sitting right here on the lot. So congratulations, Econdis, on
you can
your
just
win.
Reach over and trade it to him.
And we're going to do 100 Kodos. Go to the next one, give away a couple Kodos to one lucky winner. Exclamation, I love free shit. To get in on that action. And Econdis, where are you? Let me see. Can I trade you from here? Yes, I can. Very cool.
Can you trade him? You will.
I can. Let's get that Obsidian Stag out to you. Yep, come on. Obsidian Stag, there you go. Congratulations. And yes, we'll be giving away 100 Kodos at the end of the stream here in just about 35 minutes, 25 minutes. I can't count.
and Econdis barely made it in with 11 seconds.
Marbles?
Who would be playing marbles in the back?
I don't know. We're only, 100 bits away from a game of marbles? Is that right? I don't know.
I'm what, a lot more bits than that away.
Wait, where are we? About 100?
I'm what, 300 bits away?
150 bits away, I think it is.
3,000
So yes,
bits?
if you want to play some marbles, you know what to do. Throw some bits at us. That helps keep us on the air. And of course, helps entertain you folks out there. And don't forget, Gradia, you need the T on there. Yeah, that helps.
Yeah. I forgot, where did we leave off yesterday?
Yesterday, let's see. Let's put it up there. And who was that? Skeggy with 177 bits to put us over the 50% mark. So we're going to put that on hold for just a minute while we get a track set up for Skeggy. What track number you want, Skeggy? Or random. You can give us 1 through 52 or random.
As I sit there and turn around, hit main menu, confirm, leaving that race.
Yeah, unfortunately, 1 through 52. So if you want 77, that would be random.
So we're going with random, or are we going with
giving him a chance to change his mind there. Yeah, random. Hit the random button.
I hit the random button. Ooh, I'm going to be off the rails.
Ooh, we got Speed Run 2. So Speed Run 2 on this side, off the rails on Jack's side, and double your chances of winning by doing exclamation play on both streams for a chance to win some free scrolls right here in Marbles. And if you don't know the rules, well, the rules are pretty simple. If you win the race, you win the scrolls. If we win the race, you got to send all your scrolls to Jack. That's right.
And then the other thing is, if you don't play, you don't get an option to win.
That's right. You gotta be in it to win it, folks. So make
Yeah.
sure you hit play. Let's get ready to click that start button.
Oh, I already did.
Yeah.
I'm 10 seconds ahead. Hit start now. It gives me 10 seconds head start.
When you get down to about 12 seconds, let me know and I'll hit start now and we'll do 10-second countdown.
Yeah. So you've got less than 40 seconds to get in. Less than, actually, about 30 seconds now.
That's right.
So that is coming.
Love
I got
some
distracted.
marbles.
I just got
Gotta
a little
love
happy
some
and I
marbles
clicked
here.
start. Said 20 seconds. So we are, let's go with 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. Hopefully you click start.
Yep,
and start.
10. There we go. We'll be
Excellent.
close enough. Yeah, Jack prematured as always, Julian. You know how it is. He just likes that self-gratification. He gets started all by himself. But here we go. Around rimming the green hole. Green hole. Very interesting.
Oh, yeah. And people are dropping down. And then Ian is in the lead as he dropped through all the things.
Ian took the lead already. Very cool. We got
Yeah.
Econdis, Falcon's Lantern, myself with Venetrix
Now-
and Torque right behind.
You blew through everything and you're in the lead now.
Yay, me.
Venetrix dropped out of the map. It's like, screw you guys. I don't want to be here. And you're about to start rimming a deep, dark black hole. And you, instead of rimming it, you just dove straight through it.
Straight in. That
Yeah.
sounds like my style. And
Yeah.
let's see. Falcon's Lantern takes the lead. Now I'm right behind him. Econdis drops to third.
Trick Steve took an alternative route and took over the lead from you as he gets prepared to launch through the cannon.
And let's see, did I just steal that lead? Yes, I did. Econdis trying to stop me, but that didn't happen.
Yeah, Econdis and Trick Steve are also trying to stop you.
I'm
But
out in
Econdis
front.
Definitely stopped you.
Am I going to keep it up, though? Let's see.
Oh, will Econdis? Oh, Econdis won. I like the bouncy things.
This is always the fun part, to see who falls through the hole first.
Yeah.
And NBNN, that was me, yes.
Econdis wants his scrolls. What kind of scrolls do you want, Econdis?
Econdis, congratulations. 2 times a winner today so far here.
Okay, there you go.
Zone.
With the question mark. Jack prematured. Always.
Always, that's right.
Yeah. Always. It's a lifestyle choice, man.
So yesterday we left off at performance. We were getting ready to get into some performance and other stuff yesterday.
Let me go scrolling around and look for performance. Okay, so combat performance. Our focus for this release was on improving combat performance. While we have been making great improvements to non-combat performance month after month, combat performance has lagged significantly. This release, some time was spent to improve combat, especially party combat with high area of effect use. And since Chris is here, I would really love like an arc when you're swinging your weapon that would actually be where you're actually hitting.
Show the
what is
weapon's
that angle
reach.
that's being hit? Yeah.
Yes, absolutely cool stuff. Oh, what happened there?
And I also want collision. That.
Well, we've had that debate back and
know.
forth, and people were not liking collision because collision sucks. I mean,
because
it
he can
helps.
get trained.
Yeah.
I mean, did you ever play Lineage and watch all the training that people would do? Since
You
there was
know,
no,
I played L2 for a while, but
Yeah.
again, it wasn't what I was looking for, so I didn't play it for long. Again, it takes a special game for me to spend a lot of time, and especially as much
yeah.
time as we've spent here at Shroud.
Uh,
I gotta have that community sense. I gotta have people who, again, I've met you, I've met dozens of others, Justin, Zeke, Scroda. I mean, just the list goes endless.
Led Zepp.
Claire and Taz. I mean, I've met all you folks in real life. I've got some really great friends, and Winfield's another one. Ravlox. I've met Chris and Richard and Star and all those guys. You just don't find that in games. So, it's got to be. Back then, people weren't really into all that stuff. So, and if they
what
were,
kind of questions should we ask?
Yeah,
Like,
come on, guys.
Chris.
You guys got questions,
Why isn't the Lua folder automatically created for
There
us?
you go. Why don't we automatically create that so people don't have to sit there and dink with it? I just assumed that it would be created so that people can
an empty
start.
folder. Yeah.
Can't we just add that in this so people don't have that problem?
Maybe. Then we would have to look for Chris's response and remember that there's a delay between our questions and Chris's response because he's actually not really on stream with us. He's just sitting inside of.
Well, he could be. He's here in our. He's got our
Right.
chat. We've got him there. If you look
Joining
in
our
Discord,
not safe for work chat.
It says he's playing Shroud of the Avatars, and we know that
Yeah.
because he's sitting right here on the lot.
It's right there. Chris is inside of our Discord channel, but he's not inside of our voice channel, so he can read all of our super secret stuff.
HT Genie says, yeah, MD Lua even, yeah.
Wait, what'd he say?
MD Lua. And Chris goes, yes.
Yes. Reminder that it was supposed to be alpha released in release 72.
I don't know. Hold on here. Let me go back to his Twitter. What did he say on Twitter? Release 1, right?
Release 1.
Yeah. Thank you.
The first iteration
for
of
the
Lua.
sub. 14 months in a row. And you know what that means.
I love Aaron Pope's comment. If you can't figure out how to create a folder, you're not ready for Lua.
Yes, well, when we got reports that not having the folder was breaking people's clients, that
was on the QA server, though.
Yeah. Well, again, no, that was actually on today, wasn't it? Wasn't that reported today? Is 1 hour ago that caused some Lua features not to work if you didn't have the folder?
Well, that's if you create it after launching the game.
Yes.
So you have to create it before you launch the game and then do other things. And so there is a bug related to that.
Liberty Lover's got a question that he'd like to be asked, and I believe you're just the person to ask that question because
absolutely.
this is right in your wheelhouse.
Yes, because I hate Vault and I hate Heritage, but why don't you? So this is a question from Liberty Lover. Why don't reskin duped items they resell as Heritage? So instead of just releasing Heritage items that are old items or Vault items, why not reskin them, change the names, do something to differentiate them from
basically reskin it and then sell it as a new item?
Yeah,
basically what he's getting at, I believe,
is the ruining of trust between expired items to never come back to things that came back. And I think he's going to say time.
Quite possibly, but yes, the answer to the Lua question was, this is supposed to be an alpha, and The other
Yeah.
problem, of course, we already know. We talked about
Just
that
for the
earlier. Is fixing
periodical
the first
functions.
patch coming up. Yes.
Yeah, so we did read your tweets out earlier, although there's now 3 new tweets.
Although waiting on
somewhere.
the track number, buddy. Unless you want us to
And-
continue to try and ask some questions and get some answers. 'Cause we can do that.
with a delay. With a
Yeah,
delay.
We're,
so
we're also running short on time, so if you guys got one or
it doesn't
two
matter.
questions, get them in. We'll ask them right after this game of marbles. Track 17, then we're going to have to get to the hard stuff real quick. Thank you, Waldo.
Yep. Multi-lane madness again.
We got, yes, multi-lane madness. Let's get
Liberty
start
Lover.
clicked real quick.
Yeah, start in 3, 2, 1, start.
All right, 1 minute to get in.
It is actually kind of short on time, even though Chris is here, because you also have to remember there is a radio show that is also done at the same time, and due to programming of the radio, it needs to be limited to 1 hour.
Yes.
Without Laz breaking his own radio station.
Well, I mean, I can break it, I can do that, but for replay continuity and all that, there are time constraints that we do need to stick to, and we like being as reliable as we've been for the last
Consistent.
4+ years here, and we're not going to go breaking that unless it's like a really, really ground-shaking event happening. Yes.
Oh,
radio
yeah,
station, you don't know about
Radio Free
WRFB?
Britannia.
Radio Free Britannia right here on your in-game radios.
Yes.
Dark Blue Monkey, how you doing? Evening to you. And we're getting ready to go. That's right. Now freaking marbles, because that's how we roll here.
You can also ask questions
Julian,
during
already
that.
out. Skeggy Media in the lead. Aaron Pope right behind him as we shoot on down the track. And it looks like we're going to lose some people here. We already lost one.
Oh.
It's Skeggy. Ian screaming on by. Did Ian just get ejected? That's why he went screaming on by. Ejected.
Yep, only Twilight's been ejected on my stream so far.
Aww.
I'm in the lead with my pirate flag.
I love that pirate flag marble.
Yes. Then
Genesis ejected. Venetrix ejected.
Waiting for Chris to respond to the question, and then he didn't answer the question that Liberty Lover
Shroud of Dracula
asked.
Ejected.
So it is something where it's like he is busy.
Dr.
And
Deus
he did not plan
ejected.
on really showing up. He just heard us ask me. I asked a question in the universe chat, so he is essentially just a presence on the lot. He's not in here with voice chat to answer questions. He's not camera, so
Aaron Pope taking the lead.
He's working on other things.
Skeggy
He's working on
trying
other
to
things.
stop him.
And Econdis is stealing everything again and dropping in for victory.
And congratulations, Aaron.
So Econdis, what kind of strolls did you want this time?
Aaron, give me your name. Excuse me, give me your name in game, unless it's Aaron Pope, and that'll make life really easy.
See, and that just says that he missed the question. So, let's see, who was it? Liberty Lover.
Just added the create folder if doesn't exist logic. Thank you very much, Chris. Thank you. That'll
Liberty
make a lot
Lover,
of people's lives easier.
Yes. The question that Liberty Lover has is related to the Kodo store and or the Crown store, as well as the use of heritage items. Why not reskin duped items and resell those as heritage instead of recreating the exact same thing as, say, a Christmas item from 2014 and putting in there into the add-on store just like that.
Well, I
So-
would actually have modified that and just create it as a new item, not even make it heritage. But that's,
Yeah. I mean,
but
so
that was the question.
why is vault items and heritage items not being rescanned?
And while we're waiting on that, going to tell you about that app. It's available in all the
Rename.
stores. Not going to go through all that. We're just going to jump right through the calendar. And we've only got 5 minutes, so let's just do the calendar. How about that?
NBNNnews.info, click on the calendar button, look at the aggregated mess of all the Google Public Calendars related to Shroud that guy knows about. If you have a Google Public Calendar related to Shroud and you want it hooked up, email
It's
news at
not doing
nbnn.info.
just a calendar, but okay.
Or go look at the calendar. It's an aggregated mess. Ooh, it's a calendar. Yay. It's a Google Public Calendar. And here's live streamers today.
Slacker.
It's in the middle again. It's in the middle again. And you still haven't fixed your calendar.
Nope, I'm going to do that today since I got a
Yeah.
3-day weekend.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna delete your own calendar over the 3-day weekend. Excellent.
Yes.
Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock. You should tune in your ether amplifiers to Radio Free Britannia to listen to idiots interpreting the news, so you don't have to. Little show called Lunch. And Chris has started to answer the question with heritage items is actually just a flag they can add to existing items. For instance, we could sell the same as heritage and non-heritage at 2 different prices. As to why they did it that way, not sure, not my department. I just make the game.
Interesting.
So
who do we complain to about that?
So, like, this is something that we've discussed frequently, as well as other people have. The release of heritage items as well as vault items lost a bunch of trust within the community for people feeling confident that something that they're told is supposed to expire and not come back has come back. And it's one where it has alienated
Tradable or not.
a bunch, a bunch of people. And it was not a very good, sound business decision, in our opinion, and many others. 7 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia is the 70s at 7. At 8 o'clock, DJ Justin
Hello, nurse.
is going to be taking over the airwaves.
Where? I'll tell them where.
On Radio Britannia.
Yeah, because the next show.
Big, Chaotic Country is on Virtue Radio between 10 and midnight. While at the same time, at 10 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia is the Wicked Room with Waz's Wad. And that is followed by the Sarah and Andar show on Radio Free Britannia, where, you know what, you can always go kill Sarah and Andar during their show.
Kill us
and be
in
given
Cali. That's
money.
right.
Yeah.
And if you can kill them, you definitely deserve the money. Yeah. Also, a reminder, tomorrow we got the Outlanders with Parson Barr and Vassler starting on WRFB. But since we're not here tomorrow to give you all that, just got to remind you that they're going to be breaking their airwaves cherry tomorrow night right here on WRFB. So tune in and check them out. It's entitled the same as their live stream that the two of them do on Twitch. And of course, you're tuned into us right here at nbnn.info, twitch.tv/Genesis, twitch.tv/NBNN News. Catching us in replays on YouTube and Twitch, we do appreciate it. Please click all the buttons up there and down there, depending on the platform you're on. And of course, thanks to your support, we'll be starting season 5 real soon here. Can you imagine that? Who'd have thunk?
5 years of this.
5 continuous years. We've already been here 5 years, but that's another story. The BMC wants you to check out Black Rock Cove, located in the Quell region next to the town of Exeter, and conveniently located next to those mines that you want to be near. Go check out Black Rock Cove today. You got great prices on all those crafted goods, and they're at guild pricing across the board. WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest news and entertainment 24/7 around the clock, including the newest show coming up tomorrow, The Outlanders, Justin and Wolfton with Wake Up New Britannia tomorrow morning, Saturday morning, 6 a.m., Bionwin Wild Main, 6 p.m., us throughout the week, and much more on WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Shroudmusic.com for ABC file sharing. If you're new to the game and need some ABC files to get started, go check out shroudmusic.com. If you're an old pro, you can share yours there as well. Don't forget torque.rocks. If you're looking for some in-game goods, go check out torque.rocks today, and you can see what he's got for sale on his vendors out there in the world. He's got several for you guys to go check out. On the other side of the coin, Cappius's wares over at Shroud Marketplace. Cappius has got all the wood that you'll ever need and much more. He's got beetles, he's got wood, he's got some rares and all sorts of other goodies, and that's on shroudmarketplace.com. And of course, we always tell you how much we love the marketplace, because Shroud Marketplace is the place to go for all your virtual vendable goods. And we're going to just cut it there, because we are at that time where we got to go ahead and wrap it up and get out of here. But we got to thank everybody for joining us today. We got to thank Chris for being here on set and answering a couple of questions. We got to send out a couple special thanks, if I can get the credits to roll properly here.
Gotta click that roll credits button.
If the page will refresh properly, it's just sitting there taking its own sweet time. There we go. Let's see if that worked. That did. And of course, we're going to close out the giveaway. But thank you to Waldo. Thank you to Franker for the extra 100 bits right there at the end. Thank you to Waldo for the sub today. I do appreciate it. Did I miss anybody there? Waldo for cheers, Skeggy for cheers, Buckaroo Bonsai for cheers, and Anonymous Cheerer with the bits today. Thank you very much. We're going to close this giveaway for 100 photos, and our winner is Twilight Tempest. Congratulations, Twilight. You're the winner of 100 Kodos here, courtesy of us, and we're going to go ahead and roll out of here. We'll be back with more on Monday. Remember, we're not here tomorrow because airport duty, and we'll be back with the latest news then. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. Enjoy Release 72, and we'll see you all on Monday.
Bye-bye.